Hello, beautiful soul light. Welcome. For this reading, we're going to be connecting into the vibrational shift that is taking place for you. You are in the middle of a frequency shift. We're going to look at the changes that this shift is bringing, what it's bringing up for you, what it's bringing in your life, and how your soul, through your higher self, is directing you through this vibrational shift and frequency change. As always, timestamps are in the description box, as well as ways to connect with me, and also the cards that I use. So let's take a breath in, conscious breath in as you breathe out. See what cards or meditation, vibrational healing instruments you're drawn to. Soul story number 1, you have the spiral and the Himalayan bowl, healing bowl. Actually, it's Nepalese, Himalayan. Card is the spiral. As always, trust your intuition. The writing or what the words are may or may not apply. And let's connect into this energy. Go by the energy of what you feel, or what you feel by the shape, the tone. Soul story number 2. You have the frame. And these meditation symbols. Soul story number 3. You have the egg. And these symbols. Try not to do it too loud in case you have your AirPods or headset on. Okay, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. Choose the cards or musical, sound, tone, vibrational healing implement that you're most drawn to. I'll also be doing a soul alignment and attunement meditation, and then I'll get to the individual readings. See you in the readings. In this moment, take this time just for you. You are aligning to a higher vibrational frequency by connecting in to soul awareness, infinite creative intelligence. The intention is to simply shift your awareness in through the higher self to connect into the awareness of awareness, understanding you are awareness. You are consciousness made manifest with reflecting awareness. Now, in your own pace, rhythm, take a deeper breath in and pause at the top and breathe out in your own pace and rhythm. Take a deep breath in, pause at the top and breathe all the way out consciously. Breathe in a little deeper and breathe out a little longer inside. Through the breath, you align to your rhythm and flow, which connects you into your soul, attuning you to the soul's signature frequency. Adjust your body and mind for more relaxation and alignment, aligning through the heart, attuning to the vibration of your soul. Bring your awareness into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath and center there. Go a little deeper inside, centering inside. Release your breath and connect into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath, going through the seat of the soul, through the heart, aligning to the soul and attuning to your soul's signature frequency now. And all you do is shift your awareness and consciousness, and you align beyond the ego, beyond the lower self, into the higher self, aligning to the soul, attuning to your soul's signature frequency. Choose the cards, or crystals that most resonate for you. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Wonderful to connect with your energy. So you have this amazing Nepalese, Himalayan bowl, sound bowl, healing bowl. You've got this spiral. Okay. You're repeating something. There's something that you're meant to repeat. You're getting out of a rut, out of a cycle. That's what's coming up in the immediate future. Singing, music, tone, sound can help you. Movement. I'm also getting like Tai Chi or yoga, like a yin yoga or flow yoga or movement, walk, anything, swim, anything that has to do with vibration, tone, sound for you, but also movement, really important for you. So you're coming out of a cycle. That's the message that I'm hearing. On the Akashic level, you got to a certain point or a certain level. It's almost like you went underground a bit, or you had to turn around. I don't know, was it a detour or cul-de-sac? Things seem slow, but there's been a lot of internal or inner growth deep within. A lot of this growth is coming from your subconscious also. I'm also hearing this is the bowl of plenty. This is also about opening to receive. You know, in the Eastern tradition, because I traveled in India for a while and stayed in an ashram for a while with one of my teachers. And, you know, they had the beggar's bowl or alms for the poor, or, you know, you can put food in a bowl that some of the monks would have. But this is about you opening to receive. There's something coming in for you that has a lot to do with abundance or overflowing. Even looking where you live or how you live, or there's something to be grateful about. You're going to start, if you haven't already, you're going to start feeling more gratitude or gratefulness or appreciation in your life, or you have been, and that is getting you out of this challenging passage. That is getting you to open up more to the flow of the universe, the abundance of the universe. Something is definitely opening up for you in your life. And it has to do with a pattern, completing a pattern, a history, a story about yourself or about your life or where you came from or family or lineage. Something, there is a story that you were moving on from. Something comes back around. It's almost like the cycle or circle, the circle of life. There could be an old job or position or something that you are interested in, maybe a way of life. This is also telling me that somehow you're moving out of some level of obligation or being overly obligated or overly tethered. This is the time to move out of being overly tethered. Oh my God, look what it says on the bottom, release attachments. But I feel these are attachments for you in your life. This is like cutting cords. You're becoming unbound. You're getting unbound. Oh, see, self-love. worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect. What you desire is coming to you. So you're releasing some obligations, responsibilities, burdens, something you're done, you're complete with. It's not necessarily a bad thing is what I'm hearing, but it's time to let these attachments go. Self-doubt, no, it's time. This is saying do not question yourself so much. What I'm sharing with you, what I'm channeling for you, and what I'm seeing reflected in the cards, the messaging, is you're ready for this. In fact, you're ready to soar. You're ready to take off, but you're having to release attachments, obligations, responsibilities. Boundaries are coming in for you. There's something different than you're going to be. How you're showing up in the world or in relationship is going to be different. So this means something you wanted to do. Perhaps you had certain obligations, things that you had to do, whether this is karmic obligations or your dharma, family obligations, financial whatever the obligations have been, whatever you had to do. I'm getting kind of like a Saturn energy, that you're building a foundation, okay, this is the message I'm hearing. It's not so much that you did anything wrong or held yourself back. Some of you, it's the beliefs. Mostly it's the attachments. You had attachments, burdens, commitments, responsibility. Yeah, see, full moon in Aries. This is about you moving forward. The climax is the completion of the burdens, the completion of the cycle. That's why you've got the spiral. So you're going to be dealing with people, relationships, commitments in a different way, a new way that brings in, for one, more space, but more of what it is that you really want to do. So you're moving into that focus of self-love, like it's time for me. It's time for me. So the frequency that you're connecting to does have a lot to do with opening, receptivity, abundance. You may want to listen to things, from the note of D, like a singing bowl with D that connects to the heart chakra. So the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra is very activated for you right now. And when you add those two chakras or energy centers together, you get the seventh chakra, right? Fourth chakra, heart chakra. You're clearing something on an ancestral level, so there is something that is clearing of your past or your lineage or ancestral. Again, it could be just beliefs handed down, like I'm the mediator, I'm the one that talks things through. There's a role that you're cycling out of. Trust the process. Oh, romance. So if this has anything to do with relationships, I feel for you, though, a lot of this has to do with the romance of life, that you're just going to be more in love with yourself and life and your gifts and how far you've come, what you know now, what you've gotten over. You have to trust the process. So whatever you need to do to trust the process, okay, you may have tools to do that. If not, I do on my website, soulplayground.life or soulplayground.org, or on Patreon community if you want more support. Of course, online, anything. But what you're needing to do right now is move into the feeling, energy, tone of trust that how you're now showing up will be met. That you will have those sacred connections, that you will have that understanding, that reciprocation will be there for you. So this is a lot about the shift that you've been, and a lot of you, you've really been working on this, and now you're starting to, respond differently. You're starting to step out differently in the world. Okay, let me connect in. The highest guided messages to connect into the frequency of the soul through the higher self. Yeah, decisions. Don't think anymore. Just act upon the decisions that you've made internally. Like, this is what's important to me, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. Whatever these decisions are, you need to follow through. Knight of Swords. Aha, Knight of Crystals, which is Knight of Pentacles. It's a process, dear one. Beautiful, radiant light being. It is a process. But you are doing it. And a lot of you, this is about speaking up, sharing your truth. Let's see what these arcane lovers. So this could have to do with relationship. For those of you that this has to do with any kind, again, burden, responsibilities, roles. These roles may not be you, or how you're doing your role, how you're showing up, how you're relating to others, how you're navigating your life, how you're navigating relationships. You're freeing up from that. So there's a new level of freedom. Let me get a little more clarity on that, where you're able to speak your truth more. Really for you, I'm getting a lot to do with boundaries. I'm getting a lot of heart healing. Some of you, this could be a reconciliation, something or someone coming back. An opportunity, a position, a job, a career opening, a goal, a desire that sparks your interest again. Could be a person. It is definitely an opportunity, and you're being asked to move forward. Just as I said that, I don't know if you heard my neighbor on their motorcycle. Yeah, it's been so quiet here. So I'm sensing that things are about to pick up for you. If it's been quiet, but it picks up and then it kind of evens out. Okay, so you're going to have some kind of breakthrough or climax, a conclusion, a resolution to something. And then you're to bring that in, whatever comes from that, bring it into your everyday living. So, we have breakthroughs, we have a climax, we have a peak moment. But what we get from that, the feeling, the energy, okay, I'm not going to take all of these. Let's put it, okay, Emperor, connecting to your own inner authority. Yeah, trust your intuition, trust your body to move you out of what's held you back. Yeah, this is the time to trust that people will be there for you. What you need will be there. You don't have to worry or have self-doubt about these decisions that are coming up. You just need to support yourself or get the support that it's all going to work out. So again, a lot to do with instinctual awareness with you, trusting the body, trusting how it feels. Am I overextended? Am I stretched out? Am I scattered? Do I need to self-care, nurture? Do I need to reach out to someone? Do I need to speak my truth? You're going to find this new level of inner authority by trusting the vibrations, the vibes, the feelings, what you're intuiting, what you're getting, what you're receiving. The more that you can trust that, the more you are in alignment, which is, I've just heard for you, soul story number 1. This reading is a lot about alignment and attunement. Attunement vibrationally, energetically, then that puts you into alignment. You could have been off path or track a little bit, just out of alignment. You're moving into alignment. I feel like this spiral. You're moving back to a center point or a part of you. So things are actually on the upswing, whether it's clients, customers, jobs, relationships, support. You're on an upswing. Okay, introspection, ego. So this is where you're coming out of, which is Isa or Isa, which things have been perhaps stalled, but you move into Iwaz. Trust, again, comes up for you. Partnership. This is trusting your higher self. You're in partnership with the divine, with God, God consciousness, the little self, the higher self, with other people. Expect to be heard right now. With Gemini here, this has a lot to do for you with communication, that you need to communicate your needs more. And some of you, it's also just having a boundary on that, because something new is coming in. And again, what did you get? Wealth and abundance. Fiu. Aries. I just heard, don't count your chickens before they hatch. So work with what you have right now. Work with what's existing in your life. Work with the situation that you're in as much as you can. Max out on where you're at, and that will create this climax, this opening, this breakthrough. But you're moving into a wonderful place, I just heard, emotionally, energetically, because you did the deeper work, because you stopped, you reflected, you went within, you maybe felt held back, or like things weren't changing much, or you had to maybe reassess. Whatever you've been doing, now the next step is to release the attachment to what was. Be in the present moment with how you now respond to people and situations. You have different boundaries now. You have different needs and wants. They will be honored, is what I'm hearing. You just have to trust yourself and trust how you're being guided. Okay, let's see. The best way for soul story number 1 to connect into these messages and this frequency. The frequency. Ooh, 10th house, path of destiny. Career. You've got the Emperor there. Jupiter. Yes, abundance, expansion. Try it. Leo. Expand your reach. Expand your, I just heard possessions, or what you need. You have possession and great, you are connected to your own inner authority. So expand your art and your music, expand your expression, expand your energy, expand how much energy you take up in the world, how much energy you take up in your life, in your relationships, in your job, and that means that you need to get your needs met as well. But Jupiter and Leo, for those of you, if you do anything creatively or you're putting something out there in the world, it's going to do very, very well. You've got wealth and increase. So trust these ideas that are coming in from healing light source energy, God's source energy, the all that is, the universe. Trust these ideas. You're going to be getting some amazing ideas, divine downloads, epiphanies, big ideas, innovation, great idea. Trust those, because these ideas, or your approach, is going to bring you this level of inner wealth, inner contentment, outer wealth and abundance. It's just going to bring abundance. So that is enough of everything. That's an overflow. That's enough for yourself, for those around you, to give to other people, to give back. So you're elevating your status. There's something elevating in your life at this time. Okay, so let's connect in. Take a breath with me and breathe out consciously. Your Soul Insights mantra for you, the affirmation for this reading is, as I align into the God frequency of me, I attract abundance and I live abundantly. It's like an elevation. Remember, abundance is what you need. It's not just money. It's so much more than that. For some of you, it's connection, it's love, it's support. You're attracting more the totality of what you want to manifest, what you want to draw in, what you want to attract, and what you're creating. So let go of the little, for the higher, for the bigger, for the more expansive and inclusive. Thank you so much, Radiant Soul Light, for being here with me. Thank you so much for letting me tune in and feel your energy and connect in and express these messages. If you'd like more support and more community, you can connect with me on Patreon. Love to see you there if you feel a resonance. Otherwise, perfect as it is. Lots of love and light. This is Soul Story number 2. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so right away, as I was tuning in to your energy, the frequency of you, releasing blocks, misperceptions, you're starting to see yourself much more clearly. So there's an identification that you've had, that's the vibration that's working through you right now. I'm getting a lot with E and F, 528 hertz for 23. I'm getting you are really being worked on, whether you're doing it you're going to a healer, a facilitator, healing inwardly, outwardly, your healing guides or guardian angel or angelic realm, archangel, there is healing happening to clear the way. Now, what's interesting, and these, I love these meditation symbols because I taught meditation classes, Agape Spiritual Center, a lot of different places based on my book, Meditation for Everyday Living. And we used to have a group, Temple Bhajan Band, come in and do kirtan, call and response. And I got these from them. Yeah, they're part of ISKCON. So there's something, chanting, singing, working with your throat can help. But more than, you are being worked on right now to get into the right vibration, the right frequency. So there's something, you might even feel it. If you feel a little out of sorts, it's because there's a shift happening right now for you where you're getting more in alignment to the better vibrational frequency for you, but also the true frequency. So there is a alignment. There was some misalignment. There's a realignment, alignment taking place, soul alignment to align you to your soul signature frequency. So you're going to start seeing yourself much more clearly. Okay, some of you, you're moving into being more of an artist. You're moving into the creator energy, creating your life consciously. Maybe literally working with art and design, or redoing your house, or getting rid of things that don't fit anymore, or don't reflect you. But mostly you're reframing what's happened in your life, and you're clearing. It's like you're clearing the mirror. So there is something very much that is shifting for you, in a lot to do with reframing your life, looking at it differently, organizing, putting things in order. This was here, that's the past, this is coming forward, I'm getting rid of this. I'm even getting like decluttering or moving past, but this is all happening energetically. It's like you're being reorganized. So again, if you feel out of sorts, this is why. And your song, your tone, your sound is going to come in a lot clearer, and perhaps in your mind a lot better. Because I feel like there's something that's you're meant to clear the air. Now, this could be with a person, a situation. There is some level of clarity and understanding. This could be self-understanding. Shake it off is what I heard. It's time to shake things off and really start to see yourself clearly, because I feel others see you much more clearly. I feel like there's a lot of appreciation towards you. Maybe other people are realizing how important you are in their life, or they may have even said that. Now you have to see that. So this is about your intuition and connecting to self-discovery. The message I'm getting, beliefs. It doesn't matter how old, how young, how big, how small, how tall, how short, whatever it is that you've been feeling is a impediment, or you're too this or not enough that, or too young, too old, whatever that is, that's shifting. Let's see what's coming in. Compassion, kinder to yourself. That's the reframe. Some of you have really been upset because where you've been, or how long it's taken to understand something, or get someplace, or do something, or you're going to be able to make some big changes. Pause before you make a quick decision, because you just need to get a little more comfortable with this new aspect, this new part of you that's coming in. And play with that part of you for a while. Be in the energy of that part of you for a while, okay? This is the message I'm getting. This for you is a very strong frequency shift. I don't know what soul story number 3 is going to be, but soul story number 1, this is a lot. This is a lot of change, a lot of healing, a lot of transformation. This is a lot of change energetically. See, also time to release negativity. It's just a misperception, a belief, or an idea, or a way of seeing yourself. Because you have more life in you, you have more to do. Or some of you feel like, oh, I'm just starting out. Or I went back to school and now I'm doing what I really want to do. You know, or I don't have the education, I don't have this. Find the way, whatever it is you want to do, it's coming from your soul and you'll be able to do it. Look, luck is on your side. So as you reframe, it's releasing that negative perception of yourself. That's what's being broken up, or limiting perception, or I don't know if it's lack or limitation, or, you know, we get these ideas from society. Oh, you need to do this, or you didn't do this long enough, or you did this too long, or you're too young to do that, or you have to go back to school, oh, you're retired, you can't do that, oh, you should not go back in the workforce, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that, oh, you're a mother and you should do this, oh, you're a father and you should do, okay, you know, all of these, that you're clearing a lot of that. And if you look, the potential, as you release the limit, these perceptions that some of them you bought into, some of them aren't even yours. I feel like they could be societal. It's like it's a clear canvas, okay? You're clearing the slate. It's clean. There's a lot of opportunity here. There's a lot of unknown, but trust the vibration. So I don't feel you have to do any, I mean, yeah, music, toning, singing, chanting could help. Listening to music, like what I have on in the background. Hypnotherapy, subliminal, you know, messages. Yeah, all of that can help you, but I feel like you're already doing this subconsciously. So working with your subconscious, you know, through meditation, prayer, inner work, visioning, all of that can help you, but I feel like you've been going through this process and you're putting things in order, getting rid of things, and that's also old ideas, old perceptions of yourself, perhaps beliefs, ways of seeing yourself. Relationship or phase of life is coming to an end. Yes, this could be painful. I don't feel it necessarily has to be painful, but this is opening a door to new beginnings. Yes, yes, because you're separating from an old identification of yourself, or a part of you that it's over, it's done. I had to sneeze. There's that saying, sneeze on the truth. Okay, let's see what, yeah, you're separating from an old identity, an old perception, an old way of looking at yourself and or your life or what's possible. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take this one. I'm not taking all of these. But when this happens with cards, this tells me that for you, it's really important to either journal or talk to someone, communicate what you're feeling and going through, or give it some kind of expression, artist expression. It's time for you to express what you're going through, and it could even help other people if you feel comfortable and that's part of what you want to do. Whatever you express, what you've gone through, you can share that with others, and it's helpful because you're creating a breakthrough. This release, whether it's a career breakthrough, whether it's an ending of an old idea of yourself or idea of your life, there are new opportunities coming in for you. And some of you, especially if you work for yourself, or it could be a new job position as well. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, let's connect in the tarot now. Yeah, it's like you're being reconfigured. So energetically, what's happening in this shift, this vibrational shifting, you're in the transmutation. Transmutation simply is an alchemical process of energy change. Your vibe is changing, your energy, how you feel about yourself, about your body, what you emanate, what you put out there in the world, and that's creating this amazing transformation for you. So it's a lot about transformation. Ooh. Don't sweat the small stuff, I heard. Okay, here we've got Knight of Wands. Yeah, you want to move. Cha-cha-cha is what I'm hearing. You want to move. You want to shake and bake. 5 of Wands. Chariot. Yeah, 6 of Cups. So some childhood dream memory could be coming back to some degree. What I feel is once you get out of the struggle, that 5 of Wands, that's what you're shifting. Because that Knight of Wands wants to move. what I'm hearing very much from your higher self and the oversouls, you're going back to a place of spontaneity. Your soul likes to be spontaneous. And I guess that's why you have art and design here. Just create for creating's sake. Do your art. Put it out there, whatever that is, the expression. And then you move forward. Now, some of you, I'm going to say, now or down the road, there could be a move, a literal move, a location change, a relocation, where you're going to discover. It's like this amazing discovery of new people and places. Now, you could do that where you're at now as well, because you're moving in this time of self-discovery, and you're going to want to discover, discover what makes you happy now. The bliss. I'm hearing bliss. Wow, King of Crystals, just King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is bringing in a level of, I don't know if well, financial, there's financial maturity, but with the heart. So there's something you're longing for, that now that you reframe and you have this compassion, you have this deeper connection to your life and what you want. This is about making this distant dream a reality. But you got to move on it. Play, move forward. Don't get into making it too tough, too difficult, or a struggle. Five of Wands, it doesn't have to be a struggle, doesn't have to be strife. Five of Wands can be persistence or perseverance or persistent effort. So whatever you want to do, it's going to take effort, but it's going to pay off. Whatever it is, you're going to do well. There's definitely, you're doing well. And part of it is soul light. It's you seeing yourself differently. It's a big part of this. Your perception is shifting. And I would say how you want to live is different than how you wanted to live before or where you wanted to live. And you're going to be able to do that. So here we go. Yes, see, necessity, need. Need or nithaz. Scorpio. It's also Saturnian energy. I'm going to put that right here. So you had a lot of needs, or you now have an awareness of what you need. There could have been a little bit of restriction. Some of you are wondering, where do I fit in with humanity? Again, Gemini, a lot of you could be doing something that you help humanity, or you help a certain group. Maybe you're an expert in your field, or you want to put something out there. Maybe you do art, design, putting that out. If you're self-employed, you're going to be reaching the masses. I do see that what this energetic shift, once you start seeing yourself differently, and I feel like it's also about seeing your individuality, maybe celebrating your uniqueness a bit more, your soul gifts, or what you're naturally good at, that's going to bring you all kinds of growth. Now, for some of you, this is growth in something intuitive, psychic, the occult, but you're really getting into this, I want to say, spirit of play, where you this is about self-discovery, and where does that take you? Your perception is changing. It's being broken up energetically. Whatever was too stuck or stagnant, constricted. The picture, the image of what you were supposed to do is, the energy is breaking up. You're separating from an old life, an old part of your life, an old role, an old decision, an old picture, an old vision, an old dream, an old image for the new. The new is coming in. Let's see how to best align to the frequency of this reading for you. Ooh, 12. Yes, the past. The moon in Libra in the 12th house. Be in partnership with the divine. Be in partnership with your subconscious mind, or what's not yet conscious. So maybe use breath work, meditation, to really even visualize just the self-discovery. That could be meditation, inner work, shamanic inner work. This is all about this self-discovery of where you're at now. And what do I want now? The timing is there, Soul Light. The time, it's going to be okay. The timing is there. You've got the psychic connection, the psychic eye. The universe will be mirroring you. So in other words, your needs will be met. Humanity, awareness, your fellow man, fellow woman, right? Soulmates, soul tribe. Some of you, this is about travel around the world, or travel, whether in your mind or what you're watching on, I don't know, streaming, Netflix, YouTube, whatever. But there is this kind of global with the Chariot. There could be a long distance move or relocation for some of you, but this is also your conscious. You're connecting in with the collective consciousness. So if you're channeling or intuitive, but what the message I'm getting is wherever you go, wherever you travel, you will have the support, the people. The people will be there. The person will be there. This longing is about to be satisfied. Beautiful. Okay, Soul Light. Take a breath with me. And release the breath consciously. Your Soul Insights mantra is, my inner world of self-discovery brings me into an outer world of self-exploration, growth, and abundance. Yes. All right, Radiant Soul Light, if you want to connect further, the ways to do so are in the description box. You can connect with me on Patreon if you want more soul-aligned focus, soul processes, connecting into your intuition, and community is there. Otherwise, I hope to see you in another reading. Love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. This is soul story number 3. Wow. Okay, I hope you don't have headphones on, but this is so clear. You are very, very gifted. You're about to connect in vibrationally with, it's like coming home to yourself. Some starseed energy, Mintankan, Orion, Lyrian, Sirius. Yummy gifts you have. A lot of clarity coming in for you. There's something you've been working on a while, and I feel like you're ready to put it out there in the world. Now, this could be also the birth of you, something new, how you're showing up in the world, what you're expressing. You've got the egg, saving up, starting over, resources, nest egg, career, healthcare, new opportunities, insurance. Well, if you need insurance, you're going to have the money for that. But what I get with insurance is you're getting reassurance, you're getting assurance from the universe. You've got the golden egg is what I'm getting. Something is about to hatch. You're hatching a plan. Whatever it is you've been working on, you've gotten a level of clarity and clearness, whether it's how you see yourself, others, your gifts, your path, your soul's purpose. These are multiple gifts coming in for you. There are a lot of opportunities coming in. And the thing is that I'm hearing is you're ready for it. I feel like there were some things that were held back from you. Why? Because you weren't ready. Your energy was a bit diluted. Your soul energy was a bit diluted. So in the new emerging consciousness, as we connect into that new emerging consciousness of the new paradigm, we need to be less diluted. We need to be more ourselves, our authentic self, because we're moving into the time of the soul, right? So a lot of the ego functioning is atrophying. And believe me, as a therapist, ego is important. I like the ego. A lot of people say ego is not your amigo. Yes, it is. Because we train our ego. You know, it's like the assistant. It's not for big decisions. It's for what's happened in the past. It's for reinforcing things. It's kind of like autopilot, right? Like when you're driving and you just know where you're going because you're on autopilot. But whatever you've been doing, it's working. And I get it crystal clear. You're getting a crystal clear message from spirit, from your higher self, from the you're getting crystal clear signs of what you're meant to do and what's coming up for you. So for you, it's just like follow the truth, speak your truth. I feel like you have a mission. There's something that you want to do. You're going to rise to a higher vibration when your voice can be heard, whatever that is. Now, the voice can literally be us talking, speaking, asking for what we want, communicating something, but it's also our inner voice. It's our higher self. So I feel your connection to spirit, God, source energies, however your God, your guardian angels, spirit realm is clearer. You're hearing the messages more clearly. You're opening up through a deeper truth. So whatever you've been struggling with is resolving because you are clear in what your needs are, what you want, or what's important to you. You're clear in your message, your messaging. So you're also, I feel to some degree, there's a heart opening here, or full body chakra, energy center opening. You're just really opening. You're opening up to life. You're opening up to yourself. You're opening up to what you've learned. You're opening up to your mistakes. You're opening up to your expertness. You're opening up. You're both the student and the teacher. You're just opening. It's really beautiful to see. And I feel you're moving into this space of, oh, let me try that. Let me try that. Let me see how this goes. Let me just try this. So this openness is completing a long-standing cycle. And I just heard don't put all the eggs in one basket. So you are meant to diversify right now, whatever that means to you. You're meant to try new things. You're not meant to get yourself in a bind. Okay? Let's see. Oh, look at this. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, very powerful. And show the world the real you. Well, you are. You're opening up to show the world the real you. Your friends, your family, your colleagues, your clients, your customers, whatever it is. The person down the street, the person at the market, the farmer's market, in the cafe, in the restaurant, in the Uber, in the bus, in the taxi, the subway, the metro, whatever, the beach, the mountain, wherever you are showing up much more. It's very powerful. You're showing up more and more authentically, more and more you. You're not overthinking things. Now, if you're saying, oh, I'm not doing that, but you've been contemplating it because I can see and feel it psychically. So if you're not there yet, this is the next phase for you. And this is what is happening energetically. So the soul alignment message for you is to align to the frequency of opening up. You could do hip openers. Look at that intimacy. Yeah. Intimacy with yourself, not just other people, but really seeing yourself. You could do, heart openers, yoga heart openers. You put the towel in the back, the upper back, right? Mid to upper back and laying on your back. Hip opener, just be open. It's time to be open and take up space. There's the support. Friends, family, colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. Maybe that's why you're opening. Because I feel you're really starting to share yourself more. So it might take a little bit. For some of you, it's like, oh, I have to say this. I have to respond. I have to do this. But some of you, it's just the shift that you're at, what's happening energetically. It's because also this is bringing in a level of support, by the way, from the universe that is going to have to do with stability, financial support, where you're feeling more comfortable because you're more comfortable within your skin. So there's a lot of gifts that come from this shifting, this clearing of your energy, where you're more in alignment to your truth. It's bringing this amazing inner strength for you. So, one of the things I'm hearing is I'm supported by the universe. Look at that. Queen of Wands. 10 of Crystals. Look at that there. Queen of Wands has fierce compassion for herself and people. Very powerful. Glows. and has changed so much that the outer appearance, the hair, something in the outer appearance changes. It's like an inner transformation. So you're glowing, or you're starting to glow. And then you've got the Ten of Crystals, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is as above is so below. We're connecting in through the light body to connect into the Merkaba. So this is the inner wealth is starting to show as the outer wealth. The clarity of your intent, your purpose, the clarity of your connection to yourself is bringing this abundance. Ace of Cups. Now, look at that. You've got a wolf here on resolution and a wolf here. Are you a teacher? Some of you are teachers. Maybe you've been alone for a while, the lone wolf. Okay, here's what I'm hearing to tell you. The guides are really coming in, the oversouls. Actually, hold on. Ashtar command is coming in. We've not forgotten your dedication. Okay, look at this. We've got the King of Cups. There's not only support from the universe, from God consciousness, right? The universe, God, the all that is, the spirit realm, but a person, a particular person or people. I feel someone's going to be on a stage and is singing or speaking. Yeah, could be Zoom too, but I feel people around you. You're showing up as a teacher, a guru. Guru in Sanskrit simply means teacher. There's something that you're meant to teach or share. It's part of your path with justice here, Libra. Intimacy, support. The resolution. Now, wolves are on their own, lone wolf, but they're also in packs. So this could be something about you attracting community, like the timing is right. This is about your community or a particular person. Let me see. I heard power and empowerment. There's something about you with some kind of galactic energy, power. I don't know if it's coming through astrology or something, or even tarot. Maybe you do readings. Or working with crystals or stones, scrying, crystal ball. I don't know. There is some gift of you're going to be getting of prophecy, or you're going to be predicting something. Your intuition is really getting stronger. Some of you, this is your psychic ability. And again, we're going to see these crystals here in the Ace of Cups. What's being reinforced for you and really underscored right now is that you need to use your gifts. Right now it's time to use your gifts. Okay, even if you have to spend some money for something, it's going to be worth it. There we go, Three of Wands. It's going to be worth it for what it's you're birthing, what it's you're creating, the magic you're putting into the world. So this is honoring your soul gifts, using your soul gifts, whether individually for yourself, for others. You've resolved a problem, or the problem is getting resolved. Whatever that is for you, the problem is getting resolved. It's been hidden from you. Something is revealed now. You're going to see something much more clearly. The secret is revealed, or what was held back is revealed. I just heard dawn, Donna, or the new dawn. It's a new day dawning. Let's see what the rune cards have to say. I heard you have all that you need. Now, some of you, it's three main gifts, three main people in your life are gifts. Three main gifts that you have that for some of you generate a certain level of income or fulfillment or value or worth. If you are starting over, whatever that means to you, whether in the life, the world, the career, job, it's going to be okay. And it's going to be abundant. First quarter, take action. I hear this, take action on your gifts. There it is. See, take action on your creativity, your gifts, your expression. A lot of fifth chakra energy, connecting to your higher self, listening to that higher self with your own truth within. Okay, what's that music? Okay, there's a pause there. And then we've got intuition, evolution. So there really is a lot for you about connecting into your inner truth. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And what it does is it brings inner growth, but it brings a new life, gestation, inner growth. Something is growing in your life that's bringing a new level of abundance. Now, 10 of crystals or 10 of pentacles can be money, but it can also, it's a bigger need met. It could be where you live. It could be how you live. It could be your community. It definitely has a lot to do with support. Could be financial. It's the need. What you need is being filled. You just need to respond by using your gifts, by speaking up, by opening up to yourself, to the world, friends or family, just being more open. But I already feel that you are, this is, as I'm connecting into, you are opening already. You are opening up. That is happening. That's why this change is happening, but it's happening vibrationally. Certain sounds I hear you don't like, certain sounds, certain smells. So you're shifting. There could be a lot of shifting with food, what you eat, how much you eat. You could be changing not only where you live, perhaps. I'm not seeing so much where you live, but what you do, where you frequent, where you go, maybe where you shop or market or. So there are some things that are changing around you in your environment, whether the neighborhood, the general environment, neighborhood, city, close to you. There's some changes that are happening. Yeah, you do well with caring for others, and now it's about this opening up. I don't know, it's beautiful opening energy. As above, as so below, as within, as without. There's an amazing synergy happening for you in your life, and that's going to bring in a lot of synchronicity, synchronistic opportunities and synchronistic people in your life. That is just what you needed, just what you were thinking, just what you wanted. This puts you into a place of uncompromising, not compromising your truth. You'll be able to negotiate differences or compromise needs and wants, but you're moving into this space of not compromising your truth. And this truth is guiding you, is aligning you to the highest potential. For some of you, this is some form of healing that you're doing, either on your own or with others. And you're attracting the right complement for you. As above, as below, as within, as without. You're attracting the right person or people, the right situations to you at this time. Okay, let's tune in to this frequency for soul story number 3, the radiant soul lights. Best way to attune to this reading and to the frequency. I love it. Taurus, value. Beautiful North Node in the 8th house. Emotional fulfillment, emotional alignment to the emotional body, the astral body, to your gifts, your intuition. But North Node in Taurus is feel it out. How does it feel? Does it feel resonating? Does it feel abundant? Does it feel good for the soul, good for the body? Yeah, focus on, there's something that you can do in the 3D world that helps you in the spirit realm, and also the spirit realm helps you in the 3D realm, right? The esoteric understanding that you have is helping you in the world of form, right? A lot of intentionality with this group. Okay, let's connect in to take a breath. Consciously breathe out. Ooh, I'm guided. Ooh, I'm guided in my destiny to the most abundant, love-connected life for me. Yeah, abundance and love. This is love of life, love of creation, being loved. I just heard the second half. I don't know if that's life or the second half, a partner. That something's coming together for you. All right, Radiant Soul Light, thank you for being here with me and letting me connect into your energy and to receive the signals, frequencies, and messages for you. If you'd like to connect more, have community or more soul guidance and soul processes, you can connect with me on Patreon. Otherwise, I hope to see you in another reading. Love and light.